Alrighty, Roo, and cuckoo kachoo to you and all my nobodies not watching out there. At least there was a moment there that was wholesome, and we kind of ended on that and kind of made it worth. I was like, there's nice, something. I don't know how long this game is. It makes it seem like it's going to be longer. I'm sure I'm drawing it out, but that's not the intention. It's just I'm trying to make it worth, like, I want to make it worth watching for me. There's nobody watching this. That's fine. I don't care. I want to make it so that if I watch this, it's like, it's worth watching if I didn't play through it, Even if I did, like, but I'm having a rough time with it. And I'm also like, I'm getting my fucking money out of the little money I spent on this. I'm poor as hell. I'm getting my fucking money's worth. So, yeah. Plus the other two games that I have for free right now are not, like, one is actually really fun, but it is difficult, and it does require, like I'm gonna have to practice and get good scrub at it. And the other one, I just don't think I'm going to enjoy. Like, I just don't think I'm gonna like it. I wanted it to be something, and it's not. And that's fine. Worthy to be loved? Find love? Be a part of something? I don't know. All I know is that at that moment, I could tell that it's gonna be a good year. Gonna be a good day, Tater. Oh my god, that's the fucking intro? I'm gonna have to look up next break how fucking long this game is, because at this point, I know, again, I'm artificially extending it, and I don't play games like other people. It's like, oh, it's a 10-hour game. It takes me 40 hours. Not really, but I could, depending on how much I enjoy the game and stuff. But this is a different type. I don't know. I know it's going to be longer, but it's like, I just now got to, like, like, maybe this is like a chapter thing, but this seems like the opening intro thing. Like, oh, we're just now rolling. Okay, no, okay, it's a chapter thing. How many chapters are there? Episode 2, The Assignment. It had been like a month, and I still hadn't had any significant alone time with Day, Taylor, or Robert. So what, you didn't go, or, I mean, is there literally nothing but the lake? Yes, okay, yeah. That's some, you know what? People underestimate how wise you are, Dr. Teddy, whatever I gave you the name of. Don't get me wrong, Doc. I enjoyed us going to the lake together, driving them around. Okay, so we did go... Or was that... Did that continue to happen? Or... whatever, I don't know. And having lunch to eat with people. And finally... I finally had people to eat my lunch at school with. But I was starting to get worried we were becoming just a bunch of... I don't know... casual buds. So what you gotta do is you gotta get everybody. You gotta get a swimming pool full of liquor and dive in. No. It's like, get everybody drunk and horny. Not really, no, I'm just kidding. That's not a good move. Don't do that. But I don't know. It seems like you guys have a hard time connecting because the three of you are different, and I'm personally interested in the fairy, so that kind of leaves the two of them out, and I just feel like then there's Ingrid, who's probably gonna get in the way, now that I think about that. That kind of sucks. I wanted to know if we would, like, work well together, like as a couple or something, but I didn't even get to know if they were going out with anybody. Wow. Okay, like, that doesn't seem like a hard thing to divulge. Although I will be honest, I've had times, but that's me, because I'm me. And I guess that's another thing that I have in common with this character. You just like, oh, I had no idea that you were dating somebody. Like, that. I would have totally acted so different in this scenario because I had no idea that you and you were dating. Like, you're both my friends. I thought you guys were related to something. Like, my bad. Thank you for bringing it to my attention in a polite and non-threatening way. Because I had no idea. It's like, wow, alright. I really did not know. And it's like, normally I could tell that sort of thing. You guys are around each other all the time. I just figured it was because you guys were like related or best friends. Like, didn't never showed any form of affection towards each other. I know the PDA is not the only way to whatever, but people just talk to each other different when they're in a relationship, right? Anyway. Or whether they even wanted a relationship. I didn't even know they're like zodiac signs. Okay, we're gonna go there, which I'm a supporter of, but I'm guessing, if I had to guess, Robert's into that, um, Day's into that, and I'm pretty sure that Taylor wouldn't even know his own. Like, he just wouldn't. And the sad thing is, you've known him for the longest and already had an established relationship with him. But I'm just like, if I have free will, I'm choosing the girl. LGBTQ for the win, bitch. Girl power. Well, of course I made a plan. You always do. They're just terrible. I was going to get them alone if it was the last thing I did. I don't know. This just something about this makes me feel like I feel like Doki Doki really fucked me up, and I just expect like some horrible twist. Like I just like know that things are gonna turn out. It's like, why do you look different? Like, why are you talking? Like, are you in a padded cell somewhere? Like, where are your parents? Like, what? Like, and it's not normal, or it's not unnormal for a game like this that I wouldn't have interaction with the parents or whatever as the player. You'll maybe even never see them. Like, it's just not, like, worth the time to create a character, or you could just have them off screen or whatever. It's not, you know? But the fact that her hair is different, and she looks different, and she's narrating from the future about the past. I should have I should have taken my hands off the steering wheel and see if it had killed, because that would create a time paradox. Alright, I should have seen if I could kill us off in the time paradox. But, it's just, I don't know, I just kind of expect like some bad twist. And I'm just hoping it doesn't happen, and I don't really have a lot of evidence for it, but I just expect it. Okay, that did sound a bit creepy. See, yeah, and again, that doesn't help. You are talking to a bear, and then it's a stuffed animal bear, and it's overly elaborate. And you're responding, the bear's talking back. I don't get to read it, but I can sort of read between the lines, and they called you creepy or said something along the lines of that would make you reply that way. Whatever, you know what I mean. Bitch, I will throw you out the fucking window. I was really into them, and I wanted to get to know them more. I knew you'd want to know the plan. I'm sure it's terrible. Okay, so here it is. I was going to get some alone time with them by being a proper lady. Being like a ninja. Or being a temptress. None of these things are good. You aren't any of these things, madam. Like, maybe I can develop your personality? The closest thing I would say is a proper lady, but I really just don't feel like you're gonna get anywhere. Like, like, maybe each of these corresponds to them? I guess a proper... I mean, that's the most likely... Fuck, like... I don't know. I don't have a good answer here. I feel like a temptress is going to be the most related to Robert. A ninja would most likely relate to Taylor. Or maybe being a proper lady would. I don't know. It could, like, all these could... I'm going to fail at all of these no matter what. So I may as well fail at being a ninja. By being like a ninja. This doesn't make any sense at all. I probably just chose the worst one. I was going to use stealth and ingenuity. I used darkness and shadows to my advantage. With my wearing yellow and my yellow hair. They wouldn't even notice that we were alone until it was too late. Okay, now I sound scary. Again, I'm really not meaning this for to come out so creepily. It's yeah, no, it's coming. Like, did you kill these people? Like, because I didn't hear anything about this. I don't know if it's gonna. I knew going into it, Madoka Magica was, or not Madoka Magica. Doki Doki was gonna be like a mindfuck. I knew that. I just didn't know exactly how bad. And now it's just like got me PTSD. I don't like your tone, sir. I know. The plan seemed perfect to me at the time, too. Did it? It seemed like all the plans are bad. It seems like I only have poor choices. Me, Day, Taylor, and Robert were put into the same work group for a science project. That's how you test a fucking friendship right there. You might really like each other, but you guys put in a fucking science project, you see, you know, it's like being roommates or traveling together or stuff like that. Like, that shit shows you who somebody is. Like, in a small way. Being a science project, like... It's like, okay, you're gonna do nothing. You're gonna do all the work. And then we're gonna have done our work, and it's not gonna be good enough, so we're just gonna use yours. And that's gonna upset, you know, like, whatever. We were trying to find a time when we could get together after school to work on it, and I was having trouble focusing. Again, you need to hit up that Brandon guy and maybe get some Adderall or whatever, man. Like, you got all sorts of problems. You know? Or at least just enjoy coffee. Helps you focus. Seriously, just looking at them, it's such a fucking weird crowd. Stella? Oh yeah, I'm here. Oh yeah, I'm physically present. Stella! What? Back me up here. These guys are trying to flake out on the meeting for the project tonight. I couldn't tell them that I was too busy thinking about my plan to get some alone time with them to pay attention. So I had to think of something else fast. Which is your specialty. Sorry, I was thinking about your butt. Cereal? Getting acrylic nails? School things. Do you want to just be like, I have ADHD? Cereal. I'm gonna go with school things, but getting acrylic nails, like, let's just go with school things. Think about school things. Like, the thing we're talking about? Like, yeah, you know, books, pencils, studying, desks, homework, classes. Like the thing we're talking about? Do you really mean just, like, school stuff? Right. Teachers, lunch period, report cards. You're just literally listing everything involving schools. You're like lockers, desks, doors, bells, you know, periods. Just like, you know, extracurriculars, the principal. See that bell? I was thinking about that. Yep, I know what you mean. Okay, cool. I said I thought fast. Look, we're running out of time to get the project together, and you two are really dragging this out. That's all I'm saying. It's just lousy busy work presentation. It's a challenging project that tests our knowledge of what it would take to colonize Mars. I like this. I'm ending on this one just because her face and just like he was like, it's just a fucking whatever busy work project. It's like it's talking about colonizing Mars. It is not some busy work shit. It's complicated, dumbass.